here's the things that green candles kind of do or go hand in hand with too. Community is happier. People stop wanting to short as much eventually. Like if they keep getting liquidated, or they just keep, there's not enough people for liquidity there, or otherwise, like people just stop wanting to get short if they're not making any money. Influencers, we saw the last few days, Crypto Banner and otherwise, Crypto Man ran just these huge green bubbles, just like literally he had to acknowledge them. Not that he doesn't want to acknowledge them in the first place, but he had to, because they're just there. There's, especially a few days ago, the news used to only have one narrative to tell, and that was, there's this tax, this chain, these coins that went down a lot, and the founder is getting sued by SEC like everyone else. They leave that out, right? And oh, look, he's so outrageous. He's doing all this stuff. Yeah. Now they have more than one narrative to tell. I haven't checked the news for Hex and PulseChain for a while. So somebody posted the other day, but it looks much more positive. Onboarding, again, I've said this so many times, like I was completely ruling out any green candles to use for onboarding. I don't have to do that. Now, in my mind, my personal opinion, I think I could enter back into the equation for me that can be used for onboarding, just based on what I've seen. And I was counting out. I'm like, you know what? Everything but green candles. What can I do? What can I just make better onboarding stuff? Can I just, do more streams? Can I just create more content in certain ways to appeal to people? Like, how can I do this without green candles? Oh my gosh, green candles. It's so much easier. You don't have to explain nearly as much when you just show people, hey, but the price went up, and then tell them all the cool stuff like that thing. Otherwise, you're like, well, the price went down, but look what it did before. And, but there's this uncertainty, but trust me, he's a really good guy. Like, the community is great. Yeah. It's a much easier story to tell. You got those cherries you can talk about. The whales are back. We got celebrities. We got Cardones. People talking about it there, buying, bridging. Godwell's back on Twitter. Amazing. The influencers will want to tell their followers about it, maybe after they buy, so they can at least get that 2x, right? It's baby gains. But many of their followers will stay and continue and support the community. So that's a good thing. And then what Silver the Antidote mentioned the other day too on Twitter about, very interesting point about so if the OA and relevant entities are buying, bridging, providing liquidity, all this, was it? I think somebody said like $21 million or so. Why wouldn't that be a signal that the market looks favorable, or they don't think it's going to go down? Like, they don't want to be exit liquidity, right? So if they're going to make a move like that at a certain time, then now you're like, okay, well, they think it looks good. They think they're not going to lose. So should I defer to them? That kind of thing. If you're always looking for an expert to see if they get their opinion, not all rich people are geniuses, but few of them are. So yeah, that's an interesting signal too. So I talked to so many people, private chat and otherwise, and it seems like we're back. I hesitate to call it. I'm very cautious. Again, I try to stay very measured. Not the hopium guy, but boy, I certainly hope we are, and I certainly hope it's up from here.